Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie. I hope you're feeling good and doing good out there and ready to find out what your person is saying about you. Obviously, this is usually people who are in separation or not speaking about their feelings at least, but doesn't have to be. This is a pick a pile, so take what resonates to you and we'll see what comes up. This is in honor of all the little boys out there. We're using Paw Patrol little action figures that are eventually going to find their way to my nephew. I'm just using them as a pick a pile for right now. So pile one is, his name is Rubble. And yes, I had to look up the names because I didn't know them. Rubble, dog, number one. Pile number one. Are you vibing to this adorable little Rubble? He is cute. And pile number two is Chase, the little law dog, cop dog. They should have named him Copper. But this is Chase. Chase is the bad guy. Are you vibing to Chase? I'm trying to get the glare off it long enough for you to see him. And pile number three is Sky. Cute little doggy with the goggles on their head. I like that little detail to her character. This is Sky, little pilot doggy, I think. Okay, pile one is Chase. What are they saying about you? I'm sorry, Rubble. Pile one is Rubble. What are they saying about you? Rubble on the double. Pile number two is Chase. What are they saying about you? Is it Chase? Pile number two. And pile number three. What are they saying about you? Is it Sky? Which one are you vibing for? Pause it if you need more time. Let me see if I can hold them up all at once. It's a good thing about keeping them in these boxes. Pile one. Pile two, pile three. I did it backwards. 1, 3. Pause it if you need more time. Pile one, pile three. Okay, get right into it in just a second. Hey there, pile one. Oh, just making sure you are on. You picked the little Rubble. Super cute little guy. Bye-bye, Rubble. So I don't lose you. All right, what are they telling people about you? Before we get into it, and as I'm doing your spread, let's do our little spiel. If this resonates, if you like it, or want more of these in the future, please hit the like button below. If you're feeling generous, please hit the subscribe button and help my tiny little empire grow a little bit bigger. I would appreciate it, but no pressure. Feel free to share this to whoever you feel needs this message or would like to hear it. Share away. Talk to me in the comments. Introduce yourself. Thank you to everybody who has already subscribed. I appreciate you so much. And thank you to anybody who is watching this. I appreciate that as well. Alright, so this deck right here is just something I made. They're based on famous people. Well, the names are, but it's going to help me explain how they're viewing you or what they're telling people about you. Okay. I have a stack of self-made ones and a stack of regular ones, but I'm going to get you the full skinny, the full breakdown, because pretty soon I'm going to be working with Patreon, and I'm only going to give you half readings, and then if you want the more exclusive reading, then you go to Patreon and watch my extended. So this is one of the last times I will be doing a full-blown, well, maybe not one of the last. I have a few weeks left before I go. So I just want to give you an example of what we do in a full reading, non-stop. Let me not mess up my order over here. What are they saying about you? My God, my body is so sore. I'm in 2 weeks in this crazy diet I'm doing, and it's working, but it's painful. No pain, no gain, right? I don't have any names for these yet. That's why I'm skimming through these really fast. I'll tell you what other decks I'm using though. So far we have decks that are telling me some details that's going on in their life. Then I have feelings for both the divine feminine and divine masculines, because this is a collective and I'm not sure who is viewing. So feelings of both. Character description, and now this is what they like about you. Some features or traits that they tell people that they like about you or have said out loud at some point. This is qualities or things about you that they're discussing. Let me put these back before they fall everywhere. I'm gonna need a bigger boat. I've been saying that a lot. I still haven't got one. Stay. Next is my Millennials deck. This is also, oh my God. That one's hard to grab. They're all falling down over there. What are they saying about pile one? Dark mirrors. What's the dark parts about you that they're talking? This is like what they, maybe bad feelings they have, or what they feel you need to work on, or anything they're angry at, anything like that, or what they're working on personally. Now we have the Sacred Earth Oracle. We're going to learn about, it's more not only what they're saying, but what they're feeling. Goodness. Shooting out. Divine Feminine Oracle, but it also describes the masculine. It's just called the Divine Feminine. What kind of energy are you giving off? Or are they saying you're giving off? Quantum Oracle. What do they want to happen? Oh, I don't know. Almost done, I promise. Let me know in the comments if you ever want me to do these pre-drawn. I just feel like more people like it when you do it live. This is Archangel Animal Oracle cards, but I could be wrong. If you want them pre-drawn to save a little time, let me know. And last but not least, archetypes. Okay. Get them all. Let me get in a little bit of order here. Okay. Let's see. What are they saying about you? Let's go to your character here. We got Beth Dutton from Yellowstone and Michonne from The Walking Dead. Whoo! So, I think you're somebody who, one, can take care of themselves, can fight well and defend themselves. Somebody who knows what they want, doesn't take anyone's bullshit, marches to the beat of their own drum. They're kind of hard to get to know. They're a little bit isolated, a little bit jaded about life. Then we have Johnny Knoxville and Doug Wilson from Weeds. You might be a little bit of a toker. They might think you're a stoner or a party animal with this Johnny Knoxville and Doug Wilson. This is definitely party animal vibes to me. Somebody who likes to have fun, might take it to a little extreme, might be an adrenaline junkie or just does things on a whim. Could even be a little bit hippie vibes. Wanderlust, yeah, you're somebody who doesn't stick around for a long time. You're like on some kind of journey. You're not somebody who might, or to them, you're not somebody who wants to set down roots. You're still out there trying to sow your wild oats and figure out what you want here. Then we have Avenger. You're somebody to them who is very brave, very noble, fights for the underdog. You could be some kind of activist or working in activism. You say what you want. You say what you mean. You defend what you feel is right. And you don't take less than what you feel you deserve. We have King here. They do feel like you're somebody very enlightened spiritually, but there's like a nobility about you, but a great leader as well. Maybe you grew up well, or you just appear to have a good education, or you speak well in some sense, but this is definitely recognizing they think you're a badass leader. So, good so far. Then we have Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. You don't hide who you are. You are 100% authentic at all times. You don't sugarcoat a good goddamn thing. That's what they're saying. You're definitely someone who is comfortable being themselves. You are welcoming and warm, but you will put your foot down and you will draw the claws if you need to. So you have like a sweet side, an adventurer side, but you also have a very tough exterior. Let's see what they like about you or what they don't like about you. They do find you to be a free spirit. You are definitely a wanderer. You go where your passions are. Nobody can really hold you down or tie you down or get you to stick. There's always another adventure. There's always something to keep doing. You don't sit still for long. But I do feel in some sense that you are held down. I'm feeling like this is a relationship vibe. Maybe they feel you're held down by a karmic, or they feel like you've been held down in life in general. They do feel you're a little bit vain, a little bit about yourself. With the king, I was kind of getting that, like, you must bow to me, but not in that extreme. I think you are vain in the sense of you like to look good and you like to dress yourself in a certain way, or you carry yourself in a certain way, but they feel like sometimes that makes you a little bit fake. You are quiet. You're somebody who keeps your feelings and thoughts to yourself. You're a very quiet person. You're not someone who's going to like be loud and obnoxious, even though you might be a party animal. They do see you as a pillar of the community. So again, with that leadership, you have an important job of some sense, or they feel you do. And I do feel you're a charmer. You're very charming, very sweet. You have manners. Like I said, that nobility about you. What are they talking about? What are they saying that they like about you? They like your arms. I feel like if you're a guy, you kind of got a nice shaped arm. And if you're a girl, you have very feminine shoulders is what I'm hearing. And they like your lips. They want to kiss you a lot. I'm getting that. So let's talk about the I'm not sure who is watching this, if you're the feminine or the masculine. So I'm going to express how you're both feeling at this time. We're going to start with the masculine energy. If you're the masculine, this is how you're feeling. Vice versa, flip it to what's right for you. So this is how the masculine in this situation, it doesn't have to be man, female, it could be two men, but somebody's in a feminine energy and somebody's in a masculine energy. Masculine. I want you, I'm just not sure if you want me to. So they might be saying, if they're the masculine, that they really want you, they're very attracted to you, but they don't know if you want them back. And if they're the feminine, they're thinking, maybe they're mirroring in the sense of they feel like you want them, but they don't know how you feel either. I'm getting that mirror vibe. This might be true for both of you. You both want each other, but you don't know if each other wants you back. They could never be you. Okay, so the masculine is definitely with someone, which is where the held down comes in. They don't. If the feminine energy, and whoever the feminine energy is in the situation does not like the masculine's karmic, and the masculine is saying, don't worry about it because they could never be you. No matter what they do, they're never you. They can't top you. So it doesn't matter how you feel about the karmic, or if they're with the karmic. I'm talking like it's me out. If I'm with the karmic, I need to sleep. But anyway, this is basically letting the masculine's letting the feminine know that don't worry about what they're doing or what's going on. They can never be you. They could never top you, which is cute. You inspire me to be a better person. So the divine masculine is very inspired by the divine feminine at this time. I want to make you a serious offer. So the masculine in this energy is definitely feeling like the need to step up and make an offer, and they're telling people, like, I want this person, I don't know if they want me, I want to give them something serious, but I don't know how to make that happen. So they're probably asking people and discussing with people, how should they make this serious offer? They're telling people how much you inspire them to be a better person and how much you've changed them. They're telling people that it doesn't matter that I'm with this person, I can't get this person off my mind. So they're saying good things. Let's talk about the divine feminine. You broke my heart by choosing them over me. So the divine feminine is voicing to their people that their heart's broke. It's hard for them to see you with someone else. They don't think that you're coming back. They think that they lost you, and they're really going through a hard time. I'm willing to wait for you. But they are telling people and expressing that although they feel like you're with them, they do feel you're held down if this is them. And they're willing to wait for you. At least that's what they're voicing. One of us has to move to make this work. So the feminine in this scenario is realizing maybe she or whoever the feminine is has to move for this relationship to work. Or the masculine has to move, but it's going to require movement on a big level, not just moving like across the town, but like I feel like moving states or moving countries. I deserve better than this. Divine feminine is very hurt. I deserve to be treated better. I deserve to be loved. I'm upset that they chose this person over me. I will wait if I think, or if they tell me to, I will wait. But I think they're asking people if they should wait and what they should do about this. If they should move, if they should just go for it, or if they need to let it go. So what's going on with the person that you are thinking of? They're hiding in my castle. So they're hiding their feelings, definitely, and they're definitely hiding their feelings to for you to other people. Although they're talking about you, they're hiding the extreme how much they are feeling deeply invested in this. They are saying that you're from different cultures and religions. You might speak different languages. I feel like you're from different countries, and this is something that you're discussing. You do feel like that person is very spiritual, and you yourself are growing spiritually. They feel you're spiritual. You feel you're spiritual. You're mirroring on that. You have put this person up on a pedestal, or they're saying they've put you up on a pedestal. Like, despite everything that's going on, I hold this person up here in high regard, and I don't know what to do, but I don't know how to reach their pedestal. This is what they're discussing. Woo, I don't know if they're telling people this, but we have self-pleasuring to your pictures. They might be talking to some really close friends, like, I can't get this person on my mind. Now I'm like, whatever, to myself, because I am so sexually attracted to this person. But they are scared of your reaction if they come in and tell you how they feel. They might get rejected. They're very scared of that. I'm trying to get over you and move on. They don't feel like you're going to hear them out at all. They feel like you're angry. I'm almost getting like going to the principal office feeling like they're really scared of your rejection or of you being mad for some reason. So let's get some more. What are some negative things they're saying? Naked before the stars. Oh, they're saying that you can see through them in a way nobody ever has, and that makes them uncomfortable. So that's not too bad. They're just like, you make me nervous because it's like you see into their soul. Today for tomorrow. To them, like you're wasting time. Like you're with somebody else or whatever end you're on, time is being wasted and they're very frustrated. You're a slow mover. You're procrastinating. They feel like it's like taking you forever and a day to reach out. The child that was meant to be, they feel like you were destined to be together and they feel like you broke destiny, broke this sacred bond, and now they don't know where to go from here. Because they saw so much with you, but now they're like, okay, this person's either really mad at me or is going to reject me. What am I going to do? It's like they put all their eggs in your basket. They were for sure about you, and then something happened. Is this me? So they are questioning, is this really what I want? They're like, am I under some kind of spell? Is this just something that I was meant to happen to appreciate the next lover? So they're questioning, is this me? Like, am I thinking in my own thoughts? Am I being manipulated? Am I being seduced back this way? Like, what is going on? Why can't I understand things? Yeah, they're being very stubborn though. And they're also saying you're very stubborn and defensive and they don't know how to get through to you. They're telling people they're trying to see the higher perspective and take the higher road and to come at you in a very respectful way. So I don't feel like this person's going to make any moves until they're sure that they can have their emotions in check and they know what they're going to say because they don't want to fuck up. But they have seize opportunities courageously. I think they're talking about just going for it. Like, I just need to know. So there is that energy building that they want. Even though they're scared of your rejection, they need to know one way or another. But they feel you're very stubborn and they're very stubborn and you've kind of been at a stalemate. They're trying to figure out what's going on with you. Are you happy? Do you want them back? Should they come back? Is this a good time? It's like they're digging into you to see if they have a chance. But they are telling people, they're probably asking a lot of questions about you as well with this discovery. Like, what have they been up to? How are they doing? Are they happy? Do they talk about me? They could be asking a lot of questions. But they're telling people that they see this as a soul partnership. Like, they might be expressing that you're their twin flame or their soulmate, or they feel like this really strong spiritual pull to you. They are saying they have a lot of fun with you, or they could have a lot of fun with you. Just seeing you as a bright light to their life. They're not saying anything bad. They could be talking to your friends and colleagues or their friends and colleagues. I think they want to work with you on something as well. Maybe you met at work. Planning and action. Yeah, they're trying to figure, okay, maybe they're reaching out to your friends and colleagues to plan a way to come back because you're at a distance, right? So maybe they're trying to work with people to surprise you in some sense, or they're asking like, what way should I go about it? How should I talk to them? They're really trying to figure out, and they're in the process of making a plan. How are they feeling? Preservation. They're determined to bring the life back into this relationship. They're determined to see where this is going. They're ready for you, but they're waiting for you to be ready, or they're waiting for the right moment. This is what they're expressing. Maybe they feel like it's not the right moment to be coming in. They feel so much passion for you, and they're expressing how much sexual desire and passion they have for you. It's like almost uncontrollable. They feel at this time that you both need space to figure your own stuff out. So they're kind of just in limbo waiting mode. They're ready for you, but they're waiting for the right time. And they really want to fix something about the context. Maybe you had mixed vibes, or maybe they don't understand something about you, but there's something that they want to sit down and ask some questions and really clarify and kind of straighten out. Or they're looking for the context and how other people, like, maybe if they both know you, they're looking for the context of, this person is happy, you should let them go, or no, you should definitely do it. They're talking about you. They're paying attention to the context and how, like, people respond about you, but also they're putting everything into context so that they can come and tell you what has been happening. I don't feel like you've explained much to each other, if that makes sense. So they're saying good things, a lot of sexy time things about you, but not in a bad sense. So I think this person might be gearing up to make a move here. So that's exciting. Again, please like, subscribe, share. Thank you for your time. I hope this was helpful and you learned a lot, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. You picked Chase. Super cute little guy. In the bucket he goes. Alright, so I have a whole stack of pre-made decks that I made myself. I'm going to shoot through these and do my little spiel, and then I will tell you the real decks that I'm using. I'll let you know the names of them. So, how are you doing? I hope you're good out there, Pile 2. Please, if you want more of these readings or these types of readings, or if this resonates, please hit the like button below. Feeling generous, please hit the subscribe button to help my tiny little empire grow a little bit more. I can't do it without you, nor would I want to. Thank you to everybody who is already subscribed. I appreciate you so much. Feel free to share this to anyone you think needs this message or would like it. Share, share, share away. Alright, this deck is based on famous people, and it's going to help me describe how they're expressing your personality. This is features that they like about you or dislike. Could be good or bad. And next is physical features that they're expressing that they like about you. This just helps me get the skinny a little bit more. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing extendeds, so you won't get this much in the free collective readings, but that's why I wanted to go a little bit all out a few more times. And some details on what they're talking about is going on in their life or between the two of you. Alright, this is describing, since this is a collective reading and I'm not sure who's watching, the divine masculine or divine feminine, I'm going to express how both are feeling at this time. So this is the divine feminine's feelings. And this will be the divine masculine's feelings. It could be what they're discussing or just feelings they have. The spirit will let me know if they're telling people or if it's personal. For those ones. Ooh, hello, Canna. Just get this in order. Alright, next. Real deck is my Millennials deck. This is how they view you, or how they're expressing they think you are to other people. Next, the dark mirror. This is maybe some things they don't like about you, or they think that you need to work on, and they're expressing it. Or just some issues they may have with you. Sorry. Next is Sacred Earth Oracle. This is feelings, thoughts that they might be expressing. Next, the Divine Feminine energy. Doesn't have to be feminine. This is just the energy you're giving off to them. Next, the Quantum Oracle. The dirty deeds they're talking about. Specific things that they want or may have happened, or things that they might be doing. Almost done, I promise. Archangel Animal Oracle cards. And last but not least, the archetypes. Put this little stack back. I don't want to drop them all over the place. Alright, let me get a little organized. Just a tad. I did it a little messy. I did pile ones messy too. I think it's just a messy, chaotic day for me. It's alright. Shit happens. Alright, let's talk about the character they see you as. Or Bart Simpson, you might be they feel you're a little bit of a troublemaker, or you might be trouble, you might have a potty mouth, you might have a problem with authority. This is all things they're expressing. Pacey Witter from Dawson's Creek, dreamer, not afraid to go after who they want romantically. Alright, we have Fiona Gallagher from Shameless and Taylor Swift. Fiona Gallagher took care of her sisters and brothers. You might have had to take care of your sister-brother deal like she did, or you're just you're a provider. But Fiona was also a little bit reckless, a little bit crazy, did some crazy shit. You might have a rebellious side to them. And Taylor Swift, in some sense, you create beauty through your pain, or you find ways to profit off. Maybe you are a songwriter or somebody very creative, or this is like a serial dater, never really been engaged or married, just somebody who goes from relationship to relationship and sets their own rules. The urban farmer. Okay, so you're like somebody to them who cares about the environment, cares about their carbon footprint, cares about the effect of the environment, could be an activist in the environmental area as well. Lelia, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. So the energy you put out is you speak your truth and you set the record straight when you feel the need to. But you're the author of your own story. You're a go-getter. You go have adventures on your own to experience things. You're someone who's very independent and very tapped into who they are. Then we have engineer. You're trying to build something. You could be trying to build a business. or working on yourself. You might be on somebody like on YouTube, or you're just trying to network yourself. You could be an actual engineer, or you're just trying to rearrange your life. They're expressing rebuild yourself, rebuild your life. Hedontist. You're somebody who celebrates yourself and like nurtures and self-loves and really takes time to make sure you're in a good place with it. You're just like a solid person to them, like steady, consistent, very good advice, but at the same time you're a dreamer, wistical, and you're a little bit of a troublemaker. Maybe you're unpredictable. They just feel like you have a lot of layers, like Donkey said to Shrek, you're an onion. You have lots of layers. It takes some work to figure you out. Some things they might like or dislike about you. They feel like you are a happy person overall. You give off happy vibes. They're happy with you. They're happy in your energy, but you are a little bit standoffish when it comes to them. I don't know if you blocked them or gave them the cold shoulder. They're just not sure how to read you, or they're not sure if you even like them. You have this standoff energy, like you are open and loving and giving, but you're not willing to just let anybody in, if that makes sense. But they do see you as a peacemaker, somebody who strives not to be in conflict, who strives to resolve things. You don't like the drama. You're somebody with an open mind, very accepting of a lot of things. Empathetic, you're very sweet, good-natured, loving, affectionate. This is what they're expressing. But they see you as someone who's very brave, too. You'll go off on your own. You'll go try to find a new dinosaur bone by yourself or something crazy. You're not afraid to go the extra mile for what you want to do or to find something out. You're very brave. You might even be brave to help other people. You could be somebody who's like a police officer, a soldier, somebody who has to put their life on the line, anything like that. With this empathetic, it could be a cop energy, but they do feel like you are very sexual and very seductive. So they might think you're a little bit promiscuous or that you only want sex from them. All right, what are some things that they like about you? They love your personality. You have an amazing personality. This is what they're expressing. There's no one like this person. I've never met anyone like this person. I can't put them in a box. They're fascinating. They're unpredictable, and they're roping me in. Maybe they feel like maybe you're seducing them through your personality as well. They love your intelligence. You're very smart. Somebody with a very strong, sharp wit and a good education, and you read between the lines, and you might have a very important job because of this intelligence. And they love your boobs. And if you're a guy, they like your pectoral muscle area. All right. So let's talk about some things that they're talking about that are going on. They are recognizing that they have put you on a mute button, or you have put them on a mute button, but there's no communication at this time is what they're expressing. This person is very spiritual, and they love your spirituality and your vibe as well. This is what they're expressing. I'm spiritual, this person's spiritual, and our vibes are well, but we're not talking, and we're kind of at this stalemate. They might be addicted to sex themselves, or they feel you are. That's 3 times sex has brought up. So either they're actually a sex addict, or they think that you just want sex, or this person, your person, could be like, I can't get over the sex part. They have a strong sex addiction to you. Maybe it's making them a little crazy as well. So they're expressing that they have kids. One of you could have kids. It says, I have a kid or kids. So they could be expressing that they have kids and they don't know how this is going to work. Or you have kids and they don't know how it's going to work. Yes, I like you back. I think they're realizing around this time that you might have a thing for them as well, or they're about to come in and tell you, like, yeah, I like you. Let's talk about energies. Let's talk about how the Divine Masculine is feeling right now. I don't know what I want right now. So Divine Masculine is very sexually attracted, has a lot of good things to say, but they don't really know what the Divine Feminine wants or where this is going at this time. You make me so nervous, I'm scared of this connection. So they're in runner mode a little bit because they're you intimidate them, Divine Feminine. You shake them and their boots in a way no one has ever before, so they don't know how to take it. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. They're in this like energy right now. I have nothing to offer you. They don't feel like they have enough to offer you. Maybe they're in a relationship, or maybe they just don't feel like they're good enough for you, or that they're definitely expressing to other people like, I'm not enough, that this person could get anyone. Why would they want to be with me? That's definitely in that lack mentality. Let's talk about the divine feminine. You need to get divorced before you try and offer me your love. That's why the divine masculine has nothing to offer her, because he's not divorced. He's already in a committed relationship here. So the divine feminine is expressing to her people that I'm not doing nothing until the divorce happens. And then I'm not going to wait forever. So divine feminine is definitely recognizing they're in a long term. It's not right for me to wait. It's not right for me to infringe on a married couple. So I feel like divine feminine is expressing that they might be on their way to getting over you or trying to put you away. I want you to say you're sorry. So maybe they're a little butthurt. At this time, divine feminine is upset and they're expressing it. Let's see some things that they don't like about you. Naked before the stars. This came out in pile 1, but you see through them in a way no one ever has, but it's unsettling. They don't know how to process that. Black flower fragrance. They think this relationship has dried up. They pretty much feel like they fucked it up, but they don't know what they want and they don't know what to do about it, so they don't know how to bring it back to life, but they want to. So they're talking to people and they're like, they see through me. It's so unsettling. I've never been myself this way to anyone before. I don't know how to act. I feel like this person's walking away. I don't want them to walk away, but I don't know how to bring this back together. I can't offer them anything at this time. Like, they want to bring it back, but they're feeling like it's dying at the same time. Fragmentation. It's like they're half with somebody else and half with this they're expressing like, I'm in this world, I'm living this life, but half of me is over here with you, the viewer, and I feel like I'm missing out. They also feel like they're only getting half of your energy, like you're not putting fully in anymore, and why would you with this energy? I don't blame you, but it's frustrating to them because they don't know what to do. Their mind's fragmented. Do I stay? Do I go? This is what they're expressing. I don't know what to do. Perchance to dream. They're like, you're their dream come true, their dream person. So they're expressing, do I go for it? Do I give up everything and just go for it? Or do I stay and just already stay in this commitment I had promised? Gray squirrel, find new ways of solving problems. They're trying to find a way to figure this out. It's like they're on an answer quest right now. Is this my person? Is this the way I'm supposed to go? And if it is, what do I do about this? They're trying to find answers. They're going within, figuring out what they want, which is a good thing. And they're telling people like, I need to figure myself out before I can make any moves here. Bat, see through illusion into truth. They're starting to see the truth and they know, and they're expressing to other people that you see right through them, that they're questioning this, and they might be with someone else, and maybe you're feeling like they're not happy, but they're like, this person sees right through me, and they see that I'm kind of lingering, and they're going to walk away from me, but I think they're recognizing at the same time that they can't offer you anything until they figure out and balance themselves. So with this gray squirrel, I feel like they're in their own corner, really getting to know themselves again, and they're expressing they're afraid to come forward until they're able to express themselves correctly because you see through them. All right, we have teacher, the loving woman, family, friends, and guides. Maybe you live at a distance with this travel. We have teacher. You've taught them a lot. They're expressing you've taught them a lot about spirituality, and you taught them a lot about life and how they view it, and maybe they thought they were happy and then you came into their life and they're like, whoa, what is this? But you're teaching them every day how to be a better person and teaching them more about themselves by stirring up these feelings within. They're talking to family, friends, and guides. Like, what do I do here? Why can't I forget this person? What does this mean? I feel connected. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to fix it. So they're trying to manifest you and they're asking for advice at this time. They see you as a light worker, a light to their life. They're telling people how warm your energy is and how beautiful your energy is and how much they feel at peace with you. And they might be saying that they want to travel towards you or they want to make a move here. What are they feeling? They want clarity. They want to know what this is within themselves, but they also want to know how you feel. They're trying to center themselves before they come forward and get that clarity. They're looking for the context. Like, what does this mean? What is this connection? They're in that why mode. What? Why? What? What do I do? Where do I go from here mode? But they want consistency with you, and they are recognizing that you want consistency from them, and they're working on that. They're working very hard. And I feel like people in their lives are telling them you have to be consistent. If you want this person, you can't just keep isolating them and pushing them away. You got to be consistent and keep putting that energy in. But to be consistent, you need to know which direction you're going in. So I feel like your person is really sitting down with people and like, I want this person. I don't know what to do. I don't know what any of this means. I have all this sexual desire and energy. I have all these feelings. This is crazy. But this is the process of most twin flame relationships. So you might be a twin flame scenario here, or this is just the way it's unfolding out. They need to figure themselves out. But I do feel like once they do, you both will get that clarity you need. But I feel like they're saying good things about you and strong things, and that they talk you up and hype you up, and they kind of beat themselves up and blame themselves. And it's not like they're saying, it's like they don't want to let you go, but they don't know how to keep you either. So they're definitely getting some advice about that. So I hope it was helpful. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for your time. Like I said, hope this was helpful in helping you understand what's going on in your situation right now. But just stick with it a little bit longer if you really feel like this is a spiritual connection, because everybody needs a soul search and know their heart before they can give it to another. So I feel like that giving it to you will be happening down the road. Maybe not as far as you think, but at least they're in the right direction, right? See you all next time. Thanks again. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. You picked a cute little Sky. That's my dad's cat's name. Alright, so I have a stack of self-made decks. So I'm going to shoot through these and then I'll tell you the actual decks I'm using. But these on my hands are based on famous people, and it's going to help me describe how they're viewing your personality and describing it to others. Alright, if this resonates at the end, or if you want more like this in the future, my brain froze for a minute, please hit the like button below. If you're feeling generous, please hit the subscribe button. Help my tiny little empire grow a little bit more. Can't grow without you, nor would I want to leave you behind, because I wouldn't. And feel free to share this to anyone you feel might resonate to this reading or want to hear it. These are, since I don't know who's watching, these are the Divine Feminine's current feelings, and we're going to do the Divine Masculine. So you kind of get a peek at both sides. Because it's a collective reading, I have to include both. Divine Masculine's feelings. Okay, here's some details they're talking about, what's going on with them or with you. features and qualities that they love about you that they're telling people or like about you. Some good or bad things that they like about you. Could be good or bad. And this is the last of my self-made one. So I'll take them. Alright, next the Millennial deck. This is how they view your personality or how they're telling people you are like. Let me put these over here before we lose them. Alright, next, Dark Shadows. Dark Mirror. Dark Shadows, the movie. Some things they might not like about you, or they're worried about you, or some issues they might have with you at this time. Get a peek at what they're saying in that aspect. Next is Sacred Earth Oracle. This is how they're feeling, thinking, and what they're expressing in that aspect to others or keeping to themselves. Spirit will let me know. Alright, the Divine Feminine Oracle, but it reads the Divine Masculine too. This is just the energy you're putting off to them. How they're reading your energy, I should say. Next is the Quantum Oracle. What's going on in their life or between you two that they're discussing. Next is the Archangel Animal deck. One more and we'll get into it. And last but not least, archetypes. Or archetypes. Don't spill, cards. Alright, let me get these in order for just a second. Okay, let's talk about how they see you as far as personality. We got Gabriel Stokes from The Walking Dead and Shane Walsh from The Walking Dead. Oh my goodness. That's so crazy that both Walking Dead characters came out. But okay, so think about Gabriel. He was very fearful and he made a lot of mistakes based on his fear. So this person feels like you were very fearful. You could have run away from the situation or you run from what scares you. But also you're changing because Gabriel did change into someone who is very brave and noble. So they feel like you're on the process of trying to release your fears here. And Shane Walsh was kind of like a jaded friend, felt his friend was betraying him, something with a friendship here. Or they see you as a best friend or kind of got the shit end of the stick on something. And you have a little bit of a crazy side and a little bit of a possessive side as well. Then we have Oprah Winfrey and Veronica Lodge. So Oprah Winfrey, she's an investigator journalist, and Veronica Lodge was also good at investigating, had their own business. Oprah Winfrey has their own business, so they see you as somebody who's very business and self-sufficient and self-made. You have star quality about you. They see you as successful in that sense. What's some things they like about you that they're telling people? They love your sexy stares. You have these eyes that just pull them in, and they love that maybe they catch you staring at them, or they could be looking at your pictures, and your eyeballs and those stares, it just gets them. They also like your butt. Alright, here's some qualities that they might like or dislike about you, or just think in general. They do think you're a little bit naive when it comes to love and life, but more so relationships. Maybe they feel like you don't know exactly what right love is, or how to be correct in a romantic relationship. You're very much of a romantic and you get caught up in things. I don't feel like it's a bad naive. I'm like, oh, they're so fucking naive. I don't feel that. I just feel like they're a little bit childlike when it comes to love. They do feel like you are an authentic person. You are true to yourself. You're original. You're not trying to be like anybody else. Yeah, we got real. You're a real ass person. You tell the truth. You say it how you mean it. You say what you want. You're not trying to fit in anyone else's mold. They see you as a team player, somebody who works very hard, very motivating, helpful, very work-driven. They do see you as good-natured. You're not like a hothead. They feel you're pretty or handsome. They do feel like you're a little bit of a gold digger, that you're just about money, or that you only care about money. They do feel that you're different than others. They don't know anyone like you, and they think that your inner beauty is just as good and, like they said, pretty and handsome. So your outside is very attractive to them, but so is your inner beauty. They're on fire for you. They're expressing, like, this person lights me up. They are very sexually attracted to you, but they are telling people that there has been some separation, no communication. You kind of at a distance here, but they are addicted to you. They can't stop looking at your photos, looking at your social media. That's what they're expressing to others, but they're expressing they don't trust you. They don't trust that you're going to be loyal, even though they hold you in high regard. Maybe they don't feel like they're enough, or they just don't feel you're about the right reasons when it comes to them. They do follow you in person as well. They're telling people, I follow them in person. I've kind of been watching what they're doing, because they don't trust you. Maybe you're with someone, could have had some cheating issues in the past. Maybe they just have trust issues in general, but they're definitely expressing, I just don't trust them all the way. I'm just trying to figure them out. Follow them in person, follow them on social media. So how is the Divine Feminine feeling right now? I want you to contact me and tell me what is going on. So Divine Feminine definitely wants the separation to end. Your ego is a turnoff. So to the Divine Feminine in the situation, the Divine Masculine's living too much in their ego, and it's turning them off and making them like, this isn't you. Why are you acting like this kind of vibe? You broke my heart by rejecting me. So the Divine Feminine feels rejected, and she's hurt by that. The Divine Masculine, I'm lost without you. Feeling like something's missing. They're definitely expressing, like, I just can't shake the feeling like I'm losing something without this person, and I lost something great. You're being stubborn and prideful, and it's frustrating. So they feel like the Divine Feminine had put a wall up, and they're being stubborn and difficult and not willing to work on this because they're hurt. You broke my heart by rejecting me. So they're like, I don't trust you. I'm going to go do my own thing. I'm not giving you the time of day, because they're in hurt mode right now. I don't feel good enough for you. Okay, so the Divine Masculine is definitely expressing that they have put the Divine Feminine up on a pedestal, and they don't feel good enough at this time. What are they telling people about you? They feel you're the ghoster. You're just going to cut and run. Like, one minute you're there, the next minute you're gone. And you don't say goodbye, and you don't know when it's coming. And they're afraid that you're just going to reject them. You're just going to leave when you're ready. Or just stay until you're done. It's not somebody that you can expect a commitment with for some reason. The energy you're putting off is Majing Labdron. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. So they're expressing that you see the bad parts about yourself and you correct it. So although maybe one of you is in a pride mode, vain, or one of you is in ego, you're both recognizing that that's not who you are. I see the light in my own darkness. They're also expressing that you are a straight shooter and you're going to call it out like you see it. And you don't feel like you're getting valued, or whoever is talking right now, as far as if the viewer talking about you, they don't feel like you value them. And they want to kind of call you out on that a little bit. What is dark shadow? I don't feel like it's a big fight though. It's like, why am I not good enough? I feel like they just want to ask you. What? Some things they don't like or they're struggling with. Perchance to dream. They're scared to dream again or to put energy in this again because you're going to run. They're afraid that they're going to put their feelings out and you're just not going to respond and just kind of disappear. Peaceful among thorns. They're very upset. They're recognizing it, but they do want peace here. But they don't feel like you're going to be at peace or be peaceful. They feel like you might want to fight a little bit. Today for tomorrow. So for right now, they're keeping their distance so that hopefully tomorrow you're calmer and they can come forward. Alone in the world. They feel like you've cut them off. Definitely feeling a lot of rejection here. That they're alone in this connection. Like I feel like this person is saying, I feel like it's just me. I don't feel like they like me back. I don't feel like they think about me at all. I don't feel like they want this relationship to continue, is what they're expressing. They do feel like you suck their energy out. There's some negative energy within this connection that they don't like. I don't know if you have a karmic that could be an energy vampire, but you're sucking their energy out because they're hurt, right? They feel like they got ghosted here. They can't trust that this is going to work out, but they want it to. They want it so bad. They're so attracted. But at the same time, they got cut off. So you're kind of toxic to them. They're expressing like lingering and hanging on too much to this is toxic to their life. But they do see at the same time you're like childlike and innocent, and this imagination that you have, they love so much about you. You're a dreamer. They saw life with you, or they thought they did, is what they're expressing. And they're afraid to go back to that childlike wonder, like this could be my one, because they're hurt. And right now their energy is being drained. Go, act from your innate wisdom. They're trying, but they're also being stubborn. This person is expressing you're being stubborn and they've been very stubborn. And you're just trying to make the best choices for yourself. This is what they're explaining. Both of us are at a standstill and neither one of us want to be the first one to say sorry or get this going. So we're kind of stuck in our zones and our pride and ghosting each other at this point is what they're expressing. Yeah, this person's like, it's back and forth, back and forth. 1 minute it's going, one day I want them to come back, 1 minute I don't, and then I'm angry again. Like I keep going back and forth in my feelings, this person is saying. They do express to people that they want to make peace, they want to fix whatever is between you. They just want to have a joyful union and fix the problems. Like they want to raise the white flag, but they're also still being stubborn. They're expressing that they're going to start taking some steps to show you that they want more or to make this peace. They want happy success with you. They want this to be successful, this coming back together, this peacefulness, healing, because they feel like you make them better and they feel like this is a spiritual connection, so their higher self wants them to move forward towards you. Yeah, they're feeling pulled, spiritually pulled to you, and they're expressing that as well. How are they feeling, or what are they saying about what they're feeling? They're expressing they need to listen to you, and you need to listen to them, but they feel like they're saying, I need to listen to how they feel more, or listen to the signs, or listen to the clues. Maybe I didn't listen before. They're willing to put their neck out there. They're trying to stretch and grow and evolve into this, but they're also a little bit still stuck in their pride. They're determined to get this back somehow. They don't know how, they don't know when, but they want to bring this back together. They will survive. Magnetism. Yeah, they're mesmerized by you. They get caught and lost in your eyes for hours. They could. They're definitely expressing your eyes are like mirrors to their souls, is what they're saying. So I hope this was good and it helped you understand how they're feeling and what's going on, because I feel like there's no communication. I guess it's going to take one of you coming out of your pride and your ego to make that first step. That's what needs to happen at this point. So again, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like if you want more of these in the future. Share away to people who might take something from this message. If you're feeling generous, please hit the subscribe. No pressure though. Thanks again for your time. I'll see you all next time. Bye.